Greetings and welcome back. Happy Thursday, and we are running for our literal lives as we not only have a giant mechanical spider on our butts, but we also need to make it to the beach in about 20 plus minutes. So welcome back and happy Thursday. We're trying to pass our seed exam here, and the only thing that's holding us up is this mechanical spider thing. And no, I know that some people want me to read the serial number. I'm not doing it. I don't need to. Giant mechanical spider. Go ahead and make whatever Kevin Smith jokes you want to make. Because I was doing it when I was watching this, or while I was doing the dry run. It's okay. So I hope everybody's having a good week so far as we continue to run for our lives, literally, to be able to make it to the beach so that we can finally pass, or hopefully pass, our seed exam. And while this guy is here, we might as well just so generously take his magic and, you know, heal ourselves with it. Because that's fun, right? You never have to use your own magic. You just use your enemy's magic. 120. Come on. We need to get Quetzalcoatl out here. There you go. Thunderstorm. This will do a majority of the damage that we need. And then we can finally get the heck out of here. Now, technically, back to the demo, because I love bringing it up. Like, I played this demo a lot. This is it. The Dollet Dukedom section of the game is pretty much the demo. There are some mechanics changed here and there, but you actually did this in the playable demo for Final Fantasy VIII all the way up until we get to the beach, if you get to the beach, kind of thing. Because you can technically fail. There you go. There's the serial number. If people wanted to know what the serial number was, there it was up on the screen. I ain't saying it. It ain't happening. Boing. Ouch. Yeah, we really need to get some cures out there, Selfie. Stop taking selfies, Selfie. We are officially under the 20-minute mark, and we're pretty much the halfway point of Dollet. So I'm already actually kind of worried at this point for how much time that I'm wasting. Bonk. Okay, so that was fun. Thank you, giant mechanical spider. I really do appreciate that. All right, well, at least Zell is healed. If I actually have to use 2 Quetzalcoatls, I'm going to be kind of irritated. And here comes the second thunderstorm. Yay, we get to sit through this cutscene again. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this for the record. If people are worried of like how many times I'm using the GFs at the beginning of the game, that's kind of how you have to do it. Eventually, we're gonna get to a point where I'm gonna use the GFs very little. And maybe what I'll do, in case people haven't seen this game, I will show you guys what those summons look like right off the bat, and then I'll just keep going. So let's get the hell out of here. Okay, we beat this guy again. Now, I believe this is the only other mandatory time you have to fight this mechanical spider. So now that we've done it, we just gotta run like hell. You know, something we can do. So, like, you could sit there and wait for this thing to come up, but I don't recommend it. All right, back down the... I want to say the hallway, but it's more like an alleyway. Keep going! Ah, crap, here it comes. Keep running! Hey, that's a nice-looking car. Ah, crap. Well, it was a nice-looking car. This is what happens when you have giant robots, people. This is what happens. Keep going, keep going, keep going! Don't stop, don't stop! Squad C, withdraw! Roger! We're almost there, guys. Keep going! Run, 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 run!
Hi there!
I love the cutscenes in this game. They're still very good for their time. Oh, crap! Zell, Selfie, leave Squall! He can't be the main protagonist anymore! No, that's not true. Come on, Squall, use those legs. Hope you didn't skimp on leg day.
I'm back. Come with me if you want to live.
Come on, man! Ooh. Target locked. Go, Kistis! Oh my gosh, wreck his shit! You made it. Just in time, too. As Kistis would have so left you behind. Probably not. She's a very loving teacher. But I like to think she would. But there you go. That is the seed exam. So, did we pass? Did we fail? We're about to find out. Because we've got to head back to Balamb Garden, and then we'll figure it out. Or Balamb. I know that some people say it is Balamb Garden. I tend to say it is Balamb. And again, my Let's Play, my pronunciations. And completely ignore me changing the world map because this is what I want for the world map. You can have a globe thing. It's not very helpful. We've returned. Seifer! How'd it go, you know? Man, all they did was get in my way. Being a leader ain't easy. But it was my job. Safe! Good job. Where's Seifer? Just be back at Garden by sundown. You're free till then. Okay? Dismissed. Yay! So technically this is a time if you want to do a little bit of grinding before the next events. Hey! Again, man. There goes Mr. Ego. Might as well walk it. All right, so like I said, if you want to actually take the time and grind really quick before we head back to Balamb Garden, you're actually able to, and I recommend you do so. Because again, now that we have some new GFs that we haven't necessarily worked with, at least take the time to be able to get their reference materials so that you can start making, in Siren's case, some support items. But before we head out of Balamb Garden, or out of Balamb specifically, I did actually want to showcase some of the other features of the game. So this would technically be a junk shop. This would be how you upgrade your weapons. Armor doesn't really exist in the game, as you're pretty much the armor that you're going to get is the magic that you acquire. So the weapons, however, do give strength increases, and I do recommend you do it. And this is also the basic shop, so item shop, but also in certain towns, you will have a designation between an item shop and a pet shop. And the pet shop has items that are specifically built towards GFs, or Guardian Forces. It's probably going to be the last time I say that official title, but there you go. So GFs, you're going to want a lot of items for them as well. And keep that in mind. So, now that you've seen that, let's just go ahead and get some more Thunder for Selfie. It doesn't matter because I actually did take a grinding break in between this point and the next events of the game, just to not only bring Selfie up to speed and having a third character that has a lot of spells for her, for them, but also to work on my GFs because Siren does actually have a couple of good references that allow for life magic as well as status recovery magic and items, including in that. So I wanted to make sure that I utilized that, but that's why I did a magic cut and did a grinding break. For those who are brand spanking new to my channel, I don't do the grinding with you guys. I do the grinding off camera because these playthroughs are strictly for the story. And now it's time for us to return to Balamb Garden. Don't worry, the grinding's been done. Finally made it back. Seriously. Well, I guess we just wait for the test results. Till then, see ya, Squall. See ya. No, I won't see you, Selfie. I refuse to see you, Selfie. Go take your selfie, Selfie. I already could, like, eventually I'm gonna get somebody in the comment section who's like a total Selfie fan, and it's like, what? Are you just a fan of justice or something? No, I'm actually I've got to be honest. Aside from maybe one that we haven't met yet, I'm not really for a lot of the women in this game. Like, I don't have, like, unlike 7, where as people could tell, I had the major hots for Tifa and a major crush on her. That didn't happen here. The female characters are kind of bland, as far as I'm concerned. But wait, Drak, this is supposed to be a love story. Doesn't really matter. You guys will see it a bit. But let's see what our instructors had to say. Mission complete. I think we did a pretty good job. The candidates are back safely, right? Although we didn't realize the Galbadian army was after the abandoned communication tower. We've just received word from the Dollet Dukedom. The Galbadian army has agreed to withdraw. As long as the communication tower is repaired, and the uplink remains operational. Well, in any case, Galbadia is out of there. We could have made more money if they'd stayed and caused more ruckus. Yes, we could, because we're mercenaries. Okay, now we can actually go up and talk to him. The results for the exam should be announced soon. Just stick around here. Okay. Well, great. That's cool, I guess. Let's talk to Zoo. Hey, you did pretty well. Well, that's good to hear. Of course, he's my best student. He's not very social, though. They don't hire him to be social. All right, and you can also talk to the headmaster. How did it feel out there on the battlefield? So you could do these 3 choices, but I feel like the appropriate one is whatever for Squall right now. Whatever. Whatever. That's great. Whatever. My student doesn't give a flying F. No, he really doesn't. Well, I'm just glad nobody got hurt. There's the kind and innocent headmaster, and no, I already have a few requests of this. I'm not giving him the default Sid voice. This is not the same kind of Sid. So it doesn't really fit to give him the gruff engineer voice, because that's not who Headmaster Sid is. And you guys will see as we go along in the game. He is more of a... I hate to say it because I've made the joke already before. He is kind of a Robin Williams character. He's kind of comic relief in a weird way. And it's funny because his model looks just like freaking Robin Williams. And I've already had a few people go, no, it doesn't. Yes, it does. I'm sorry. I'm right. I'm not there with you. That is a Robin Williams model, my friends. That's the way it goes. Okay, so technically you're supposed to come up here at some point for your exam results. I came here a little early, and so we're actually just kind of aimlessly wandering. But like I was saying before, I do actually recommend that you guys do a little bit of grinding just so that you can get up to snuff here and you can get a little bit of an edge to kind of keep things going in the game. It's just very helpful to be able to do that. We don't care about the Treep groupies or the Trep groupies. I don't care. You're Kistis fans. I get it. Now, technically, if you went down a different path in this game, another thing that you could try and do here, if you're going down the triple triad route, you could actually take on a few people, I believe, and see if you can get yourself some additional rare cards that would help you later on your journey. As I've said, and a few people haven't gotten that yet, I am not doing that for this playthrough. It is a story playthrough, and frankly, you could do one of two things. You can gather magic on your own, or you can use triple triad. I don't like triple triad. I don't like when card games are implemented in Final Fantasy games. This is the same for the next one. And I'd rather just pool the magic. I have no problem doing the hard work. I really don't. Because that's what I'm gonna do anyway. Okay, so now that I've kind of figured out where I'm not supposed to go, let's go ahead and go where I need to. Because it's time for us to talk to our failed squad leader, Seifer. Did you hear about the communication tower in Dollet? We would have been heroes if it weren't for that withdrawal order. You were only looking for a fight. My dear instructor. I'm hurt. Those are rather cruel words for an aspiring student. A mediocre instructor like you will never understand. Seifer, don't be so stuck on yourself. You'll take all responsibility for leaving the designated area. Isn't it the captain's duty to take the best possible action? Yeah, probably. Seifer, you'll never be a seed. Calling yourself a captain is a joke. Ooh. You're gonna regret that later. We all will. You guys will see. That was kind of a dick move. I'm not gonna lie. But kind of necessary. Looks like the headmaster has a few words for our dear Seifer. Seifer? You will be disciplined for your irresponsible behavior. You must follow orders exactly during combat. But I am not entirely without sympathy for you. I don't want you all to become machines. I want you all to be able to think and act for yourselves. I am... Headmaster Sid, you have some business in your office. So many issues at hand here. So obviously, Seifer is going to be disciplined for his actions. Siege shall not act beyond the exact wording of a contract. Okay. We are not a non-profit organization. In case people don't know what that is. This incident will be a hard-learned lesson for the Dollet Dukedom. They'll now know to be more generous when hiring seed. Okay, well that's kind of dickish to say. Yeah, it looks like Seifer's in some serious trouble. Probably not going to pass the seed exam. And it doesn't sound to me like he ever will. All students who participated in today's field exam report to the second floor hallway. I repeat. All students who took the field exam report to the second floor hallway. Good to know. All right, so looks like it's results time. So, Seifer's getting disciplined. Does that mean that Zell and Squall are getting disciplined? They followed his orders. It's entirely possible. They could be getting some kind of a fine or some kind of docking in points. But unfortunately, you're going to have to wait for that until next week. Did Squall pass? Did Squall fail? You'll see next time.